Yo guys, Floopes900 here. I'm going to be going over my video game pickups for July 2017. And the games I want to start with, and these are kind of not in order as far as like system. The four I'm about to show are actually ones that my good buddy BioPhoenix got me. And I do really appreciate this, man. I'm very happy with this. And let's just get jumped into these real quick. Alien Soldier. So I've been able to spend a little bit of time with this one, and holy shit, it's kind of difficult. It may not be as difficult if I had a proper controller that wasn't kind of a piece of shit, because mine is just kind of worn out, and you really have to press hard on those fucking buttons for it to do anything. So here I am, like, jaws of life, just slamming my thumb into the button. And it's like, not. I mean, it responds, but not in the time that I need it to. And then I'm just getting hit, and I died real quick. I'm like, okay, kind of gotta wait till I get a better controller for me to do anything. Which sucks, because that goes with all my Genesis games. I haven't been able to really play any of them very much. But, yeah. Tales of Hearts R. Now, I've been really looking for this one. I could never find a copy that actually had the case. It was always just a blank one, and, well, fuck those, you know. Now, I haven't actually been able to test, well, I've been able to test it, but I haven't been able to play any of it yet. I kind of been jumping around from game to game like I normally do, and it just hasn't fallen on, you know, me wanting to play that yet. And I actually just started Persona 4 Golden and playing through it, because I've never been able to play Persona 4. I've never went through it before. It's all new to me. For the most part, except for, like, I don't know, maybe, like, I know, like, the first two dungeons, but that's it. So it's going to be a lot of fun to do this and go through it with new content and whatnot, because I was playing the PS2 version back then. But anyway, haven't been able to do anything with Tales of Hearts R quite yet. Odin Sphere on the PS2. Now, I did realize I own this on the PS4, and I do own the Storybook Edition. But I really wanted Odin Sphere on the PS2 for the original, and Bio was nice enough to send me a copy of it, and I really appreciate that. I've been able to play a little bit, not much of it, because my PS2 is kind of crammed in the back of everything, and it's very hard to get to, which makes me sad, because I would love to play more PS2 games, but it's just not something I'm capable of at the present moment. Now, this one is actually kind of one of the big ones that I want to talk about. And, again, this is still one that BioPhoenix got me, and I really appreciate this one as well. And holy shit, am I having fun with this. But, Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly, Director's Cut. Now, I do own the first three Fatal Frame games on the PS2, and Fatal Frame 5 on the Wii U. But, I always, you know, obviously I still want to get, the other Fatal Frame games, which, okay, all there was Fatal Frame 2 on the Xbox, which now I have, and then Fatal Frame on the Xbox, which who knows when I can get that. But the director's cut of Fatal Frame Crimson Butterfly actually, gives you a first-person shooter mode, which is playing the game in first person, which is totally, like, fucking ballistic, and it looks like so much fun. Now, I did decide to go the normal route and play it how it normally was, with, like, the upscale graphics and whatnot. But the reason I did that is it's been, like, a couple years since I've been able to fully go through Fatal Frame 2. So I was like, you know what, I want to, you know, get down, have fun with it, get to know it better again, and then I can start a following FPS. So, you know, that's just it is what it is. But yeah. Moving on to PS1 games. Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. Now, some of you may have seen this from my video at the beginning of July, which was a Game Father pickup video. It was an out-of-town trip to a game store. But I'm about 8 hours into this so far, and it's pretty fucking nice. I have greatly enjoyed it. Did not regret spending the amount of money I did pay for it. And sorry, my eye's itching now. But anyway, it has been a great game to play, and I'm really enjoying the story. It's definitely in-depth and very captivating. I've kind of I haven't played it for a little while, like the last week and a half or 2 weeks, mainly just because nothing's been adding up with like my work schedule being able to play games, and it has the last like 2 or 3. But I've been focusing on Persona 4 Golden, so I haven't really touched this for a little while. I'll go back to it, I know I will, but it's just been one of those things. Moving on to PS3 games. Atelier, hang on, I gotta get this. Atelier, I don't know how to pronounce it, so don't even. I know someone's gonna comment and be like, "What the fuck are you trying to say?" Well, I'll show you, and then you're gonna be like, "Oh, well, it's pronounced this way," and I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I still can't do it." But anyway, Atelier, whatever, Totori, the Adventure of Arland. This is the, I believe, the second game in the series, as far as like Arland series. And from what I've seen of it, it actually looks very nice. I didn't play too much because I was just testing it. I didn't want to dive into this. Knowing that I was going to be playing Persona 2, I didn't want to try to joggle both of them. It just doesn't work for me most of the time. Same with the next game I'm about to show, the Guided Fate Paradox. Now, I did luckily go out of town during a buy two get one free sale at GameStop, which actually helped me a bit because I was able to get the 2 PS3 games and a Vita game, and I got the Guided Fate Paradox for free. Now, for Guided Fate Paradox, you're just an average guy who's kind of walking around, I think it was the mall, and you get dragged into like this prize situation where you have to get like a ball, and it gives you a prize based on the number, blah blah blah. Well, he gets the gold ball, and the girl's like, "Hey, oh my god, yay, I get to make you God now." And then it's just like, wait, what'd you say to me? God. And that's just how it goes. You turn into God. So I haven't really played much other than like the intro part where I got to see him become God. That was actually really interesting. I am looking forward to whenever I do sit down and play this one because holy shit, that opening was awesome. But moving on to PS Vita games, and the first one I actually want to talk about is a digital game I bought on sale, and that was Dying Reborn. Dying Reborn is like a puzzle/horror game that looks very intriguing, but I haven't actually got past the first room. I tried. It was just the fact that I got stuck, and I haven't been able to go back and play it, and just it hasn't worked out for me that way. But moving on, Demon Gaze. So initially I wasn't really interested in this game, but after getting used to creating my own characters and playing the game with that, I was like, you know what, actually this looks pretty good. I do want to test or give it a try, and luckily the same retro store, Game Father, they had this game, and for $15 I was like, you know what, that's fine with me. I'll pay it for that. So there you have it. Now, I haven't been able to play it yet because obviously so many games, a little time, and just everything going on, but you know. Ragnarok Odyssey Ace. That kind of picked this up just because I don't really know why. It doesn't have an original case, but maybe I'll run across one eventually. Haven't really tested it. Well, I mean, played it. I've tested it, of course, but I haven't played it. Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus. Now, I do really actually like this one, based on just the initial thought or initial act that you can select. Sorry, my brain just. You can select which clan you want to play in whenever you start the game, and that is very awesome to me. I highly enjoy that part. I think it's a good aspect that they did. I'm looking forward to playing more of it. I'm not like the biggest Senran Kagura fan, but I am someone who wants to enjoy the series because it looks good. So, yeah. Moving on to the 1DS game I got, Alice in Wonderland. This is a bit different, because it's not just a traditional Alice in Wonderland. It's very, well, the graphic style is very different for one. But I have enjoyed what I've played of this. It's very different. It's very, how do I say it? Kind of comical, honestly, because the characters are very, I don't know, they're kind of themselves, but at the same, sorry. but at the same time they're not. They're more darker and kind of angrier. It seems that way anymore. Anyway, but so far from what I've gathered, the Alice that the rabbit brought back with him to Wonderland, it's not the actual Alice that saved Wonderland. She is a different Alice. So this seems like quite the story. So yeah. And moving on to the last thing I want to show, which is an Amiibo, and that is the Cloud Amiibo. I got the, I think it was the Player 1. It actually doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure this was the Player 1 Cloud. Haven't really tried it out yet, though. I do look forward to doing it, but I just haven't. So yeah. Anyway, though, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, share my video. It does help me out as a small YouTuber, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.